You got a little off-road test here. It's not the ideal dirt bike, but it'll do. Tires kind of feel low. Yeah, the tires definitely feel low right now. Hopefully no one's behind Allison back there. Maybe I can check. Nope. That's fine. All good. Oh, she's recording me back there. Man, this thing is so comfortable compared to the R1. It's just slightly more relaxed. Not as much on the rear sets, but something about, I don't know if the clip-ons are a little bit higher, but it's just slightly more comfortable on my wrists. I can be a little bit more lazy and not squeeze the tank as hard and still be comfortable. See if I can turn on my heated gear real quick, because I'm freaking chilly. Give her a little rip out here. I probably short shifted the crap out of that, but man, this thing will boogie completely stock. Front end will get a little light in first gear. If you really smack the throttle open, it'll power wheelie in first, I'm sure. Oh shit, that guy going out of the left lane scared me for some reason. Yeah, this thing moves.
What went wrong?
I thought maybe the rear tire might be low.
Is it?
No, not at all. It just has a very different feel than the R1 when it tips in. This one you gotta like kind of tell it too.
Yeah,
that's like.
I'm saying I need better tires than this.
Yeah, they definitely resist the tip in.
They aren't like bad.
No.
Don't perform the way that I want.
Right. Man, it really stinky out here. But that mountain sure do make up for it. Well, maybe I didn't short shift it. The power kind of dies out after, I don't know, 8,500. Then again, it's completely stock, no tune, no exhaust, no nothing. And from what I'm hearing is that once you do get the exhaust in tune, it does carry power pretty close to the rev limiter, but not quite because it's still a twin. So it'll be really interesting to see the difference. She ordered the new Yoshimura AT2 exhaust, so it's a full titanium, so that'll be really cool. And she also got the new Yoshimura air intake or air box, whatever you want to call it. So we'll get those in hopefully in the next month or two. They haven't done the first run yet, so we'll get the first run of those parts. We'll get it up to Two Wheel Dyno Works in Kirkland, get a good old dyno tune done on it. And I know I've rode a buddy's R7 that has a full exhaust. I think it's a Horde intake. I can't remember what exhaust he has on it. I think it's a Krapovich. And the power difference is very significant from stock to exhaust and tune. I mean, I guess the intake also has a pretty big factor with these bikes, but not quite for sure. This bike's still new to us. I think we're still under 1,000 miles, so still doing research on it, but just learning as we go. But I'll do a more in-depth review after I've had some time on it, preferably, you know, before and after the tune, because that's going to be, you know, gotta know exactly what it's gonna be like when it's in its prime. Yeah, it's shortly after 8,500 that it kind of peters out. But leading up until that, this thing moves. Definitely not a slow bike by any means, especially if you're in a place with a lot of corners and, you know, you don't need something super fast if you got real twisty roads, but if it's all straightaways and highways, then maybe you might want a little bit more power. But just depends on your riding situation. Out here in the P&W, man, this is plenty of power. Or even on the tracks. Our local track is the Ridge, and this thing will be plenty of power out there. You know, it's a nice technical track, especially when they're running the chicane. I mean, you can't get going that fast anyways. Actually, we'll do a little pull here. No popo? Oh yeah, dude, she'll wheelie. She will wheelie. kind of worried this guy was a cop, otherwise I'll let it go a little longer.